Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast episode 1366, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Who was known as the Clown Prince of basketball? Meadowlark Lemon. What countries form the United Kingdom? England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. What is the first novel in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series? A Game of Thrones. In the TV show The Simpsons, who learned medicine at the Hollywood Upstairs Medical School? Dr. Nick Riviera. The major battle of what city was fought on January 8th, 1815? New Orleans. What route runs from Chicago to Los Angeles? Route 66. The most self-reported ancestry in the U.S. is from what country? Germany. German American is the largest self-reported ancestry according to the U.S. Census Bureau. What object commonly appears in Picasso's paintings? Answer: guitars. Although his Cubist works approach abstraction, he never relinquished the objects of the real world as subject matter. A hydrometer is used to check the condition of the electrolyte in a car battery. It is actually measuring what property of the fluid? Density. Who plays the car in the TV show Red Dwarf? Danny John Jules. What month in 2017 did North Korea fire a test missile across the Sea of Japan, prompting international condemnation? February. Which river is often viewed as Russia's national river? Volga. What was the first country to make broadband internet access a legal right? Finland. What kind of a creature is Rikki Tikki Tavi? A mongoose. What is the SI unit for electrical capacitance? Farad. What 60s TV series featured the three Bradley daughters, Betty Jo, Billy Jo, and Bobby Jo? Petticoat Junction. Established in 1607, what settlement was founded by John Smith in Virginia? Jamestown. What golfer is nicknamed the Golden Bear? Jack Nicklaus. What is the largest city in the contiguous United States in terms of area? Jacksonville, Florida. Who are the night visitors in Giancarlo Menotti's opera Amal and the Night Visitors? Three wise men. What are the warm winds that blow off the Rocky Mountains called? Chinooks. How does Jack die in the movie The Shining? He freezes to death. Who was the British commander at the Battle of Yorktown? General Charles Cornwallis. What is the correct plural of Keeshond? Keeshonden. In what sort of landscape would you find an erg? Desert. Who wrote the 1980 novel The Number of the Beast? Robert A. Heinlein. How is sodium bicarbonate better known? Baking soda? What 1959 Dave Brubeck quartet piece borrows its name from its unusual time signature? Take 5. The wiffle ball was named after the slang for what? Striking out. What mountain chain extends from Western Canada down through Northern California? The Cascades. What was the first part of J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings trilogy? Answer: The Fellowship of the Ring. Panophobia is the fear of what? Everything. How did Rerun get his nickname on What's Happening? Answer: repeating classes he failed. What name was given to the tropical cyclone that destroyed large parts of the Houston metropolitan area in the United States in August of 2017? Hurricane Harvey. Which is Europe's second largest island after Great Britain? Iceland. What is the first name of Agatha Christie's sleuth Miss Marple? Jane. What is the second most common element in the sun after hydrogen? Helium. Who was the first host of The Tonight Show? Steve Allen? In 1988, Cesar Chavez conducted a 36-day fast to encourage Americans to boycott what fruit? Grapes. Superstar Pelé is credited with giving soccer what enduring nickname? The beautiful game. Kumpunophobia is the fear of what? Buttons. It is relatively rare, but one in 75,000 people experience this phobia. What Western drama series told the story of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid? The Tall Man. In what year was Flag Day established as a national holiday in the U.S.? Answer: Flag Day is not an official federal holiday, but it is at the discretion of the president. Where does sherry wine come from? Spain. In which U.S. state would you find the world's only ventriloquism museum? Answer: Kentucky. The Vent Haven Museum in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky, is the private collection of businessman William Shakespeare Berger. What figure in Greek mythology was tricked into holding the sky? Atlas. What was the first planet discovered by telescope? Uranus. What is the second sign of the zodiac? Taurus. Utah's Great Salt Lake is the largest remnant of what enormous prehistoric lake? Lake Bonneville. Which major lake is near the Ponderosa Ranch in the TV show Bonanza? Lake Tahoe. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.